Montreal beer reviews. Time's going to be a full episode, season 5, still episode 9. Today's beer is actually something I've just brought back from Toronto. Just came back a few days ago. That's where I celebrated my 21st birthday, and just last Saturday. This is Samuel Smith's Winter Welcome Ale, and it's a 6% alcohol by volume winter warmer. Now, I've decided to sort of wrap up the season with this beer. I don't reckon I'm going to have any more winter warmers this season. Of course, this is from Tadcaster's Samuel Smith Brewery out of England. It's the oldest brewery in Yorkshire, and I've got great respect for this brewery, and I'm pretty much certain this is going to be at least a good beer, if not a very good beer. It's a 550 milliliter Victorian kind of bottle. It's distributed by the sole US agent Merchant Devon Corporation in Washington. That's pretty much the only distributor. There's no separate distributor in Canada, but these beers can be found in some provinces, just like in Ontario. Now, I think it's a very limited offer, and each year they come up with a slightly different label, since it's a winter seasonal. Like this year, as you can see, the background is violet, but sometimes it's pink or reddish and reddish brown, something like that. They try to keep it different each for each year. I'm going to be using my Samuel Smith Victorian pint glass, as well as this lovely beer matter coaster from the brewery. So we're all set for this review. I'm pretty much going to this video blind. I haven't read much about this beer, but as I've said, I've hope for this beer. Let's do it. Right, so I just removed the cap. It's a standard kind of plain cap with the golden foil on top. So let's give this beer a pour now. I have to be careful with these narrow bottlenecks. No, I don't actually reckon this is a spiced ale. At least it doesn't say it on the bottle anywhere. It's still considered a winter warmer. Slightly lighter in colour than I'd expected. It's pretty much a copper colour with slightly larger than average kind of bubbles. The carbonation is not too plentiful, but it's there. Nice, really foamy and frothy. Just caramel colour, light caramel colour head. A typical caramel toffee-ish English maltiness really. I can definitely smell a touch of fruit, maybe like apple, plums, or prunes, even a hint of cherry, just a very slight earthy kind of hint, as well as a bit of citrus. But this is not, nothing too unusual, but still smells like a good English pale ale to me. Doesn't really smell like a winter warm at this point, but let's give it a try now. Definitely crisp at first. The sweetness is nice and balanced, it's there. Definitely medium body to it. Now actually I think the bitterness starts to sort of come through in the finish, and definitely I can taste some earthy kind of floral hoppiness. It's very mild, but it's there. The fruitiness is quite apparent. I'm thinking cherries and plums, maybe a touch of apple. Definitely a good malty backbone. As far as the spiciness, now that I think about it, it does come through. In the first couple of sips, I didn't really taste any spiciness. It just tasted like a sort of traditional English ale. But now I do taste a bit. It's sort of like light cinnamon, maybe clove and nutmeg, something like that. Probably nutmeg, cinnamon. It actually is there, and it kind of lingers on in the finish. I'm not really tasting alcohol at all. Being a 6% beer, this is quite good. Of course, this is not over the top. As I always say in English ales, 6% for English ales is quite strong. Tasty beer, tasty beer. That's what I can say for now. I'll come back in a few moments. But so far, this is not a disappointment. Maybe it's something slightly different from I usually expect in a winter warmer, but nevertheless, it's got the characteristics you expect inside of that. It's just a bit milder, but that's not to say that this beer is mild in flavour. It's flavourful. Cheers. Well, this actually grows on you. At this point, this does taste like a true winter woman to me. I'm even able to sort of like pinpoint that cinnamon and nutmeg spiciness in the beer. As for the alcohol, being a winter warmer, you will probably get a nice mild warming sensation, but you will still not feel the alcohol much at all, which is good for 6% beer. It's a very full flavoured beer, all in all. I guess the aroma sort of is average, but the rest is very, very impressive actually. A nice solid caramel toffee backbone of maltiness. The aftertaste has got some nice pleasant bittering hops, mild but it's there. It's definitely noticeable, as well as a very nice fresh kind of dark fruit, maybe plums, cherries, a bit of apple as well. Very, very good beer. I like it. I've yet to find a bad beer from Samuel Smith, but this is surely a very good one. I'll give this a nice 8 out of 10 for Winter Welcome Ale from Samuel Smith. I guess it's just if the appearance and the aroma weren't as performing as well, but the taste, the mouthfeel, and everything else is definitely there. This is a good drinkable beer. I could even say this could be a session beer if you're up for it. I guess this is not what it's meant to be, but hell, if you really want to, it's going to make a good session ale and you'll feel nice and warm. Today's actually not as cold as it was a few weeks ago, but I was still happy to enjoy this while it's still pretty much winter, or early spring, depending on what you consider spring. By the way, 8 out of 10 for Samuel Smith's Winter Welcome Ale, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Cheers. Stick to me.